Well, I know folks are just trickling in. Where anybody new, anybody who hasn't been on a call before, don't be shy. You can come off mute, introduce yourself. See, Vivek is here. We know Vivek. Lucas, you got your hand up?
Hi.
Fire away.
Hi, how's it going, guys?
Good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, this is my first time to join this specific user group. So I'm more of a functional user, especially marketing app. We use it for student recruitment at a college, and it integrates with our student information system, which we're also changing now. So it's yeah, it's been an interesting time over the last kind of couple of years. We've migrated from on-prem D365 to cloud, and so we're starting to use it a lot more. And when we first launched last year, we had been trained with outbound marketing, and then suddenly we found this new tool called Realtime, and so this specific event is perfect for me. So we're going to be migrating a lot more to Realtime. So yeah, it's very
Where
timely.
are you based, Lucas?
In Vancouver, so
Awesome.
way over on the other side. So
yeah.
Well, Anand's presentation today is going to be right up your street with Dynamics 365 real-time journeys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it how the marketing product really rolls off the tongue, right?
Yeah.
Dynamics 365 customer insights for real-time journeys.
Yeah. You got to take a deep breath before you say it. So
our teams started to call it CIJ because they're just.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fair enough. And CID is customer insight data, then, right?
I guess, yeah, that's
okay.
How we're rolling with it. I guess it makes sense, but I don't like saying it. It just doesn't. That doesn't seem to roll off the tongue. So.
Yeah, so as consultants, when we're sitting in front of a customer who is a marketing, like real industry lead marketing, deep marketing customer, trying to say Dynamics 365 customer insights real-time journeys, they look at you as if you're crazy. Like, oh, yeah. I thought we were talking about a marketing product today. Well, we are, but yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Awesome. Well, I know Liz couldn't make it today, and we've got a small group here. There's probably more to come. I know we had about 26, and then to point it out, registered, which is awesome. But in the interest of time, why don't we? I'm going to do a very quick plug for Doug and Liz. If you're watching this video, I apologize that I don't have the deck. I know you've given it to me probably more than once. For whatever reason, I do not know where it went. So I will. She will tell me all about her feelings about that when I meet her. Not meet for the first time, but see her in Denver. So let me just share my screen, and I'm going to touch on why I'm bringing up Denver. So if you're not familiar with the Doug group, they are a, hold on, sorry. Apparently can't multitask here. Let's go this one. Doug, the Dynamics user group, is the same group that makes the DynamicsCon conferences available. You perhaps have attended the virtual ones, but this one coming up, the one that we're most excited about, I got a reminder today that there's something that's in and around 20 days or less away, which was a little bit made me panic a little bit because I was like, holy cow, there's like a content to finish up and stuff, but excited to and be looking forward to this event, May 13th, 16th, DynamicsCon Live. So a vastly larger event than previously. So they've been growing steadily, and this year anticipating a significant jump. So if you're not already on the list to get down there to Denver, please do look it up. We'll put the link in the chat once, and then get started with his presentation. And if you're looking for registration, by all means, please do. I know that there's a discount code out there. I've got one. You're welcome to reach out. I think Rick has one as well that we can make available to you. So we'll share that with you if you reach out. Promises to be a great session. It covers a number of different things. So if you scroll through the page, you'll see where it is, its sponsors, and it focuses on all of the core Dynamics products. So DynamicsCE, BC, F&O, and so on. So lots of great content available from there. Lots of amazing presenters down there, including some first-time presenters who are stepping out perhaps out of their comfort zone to make content available, which is always welcome. So if you haven't been before, please look it up as an option. They also host a number of other things. If you look at the Doug website, which I'll post in the chat, discussion forums, educational sessions, all kinds of great stuff. So you can look them up. Liz, I hope I've done you justice. I certainly don't deliver it as well as you do, but there's the plug for Doug. And so with that said, what I will do, Today's presentation, as we already kind of talked about, Anand is going to walk us through how to best transition, or some of the tips about transitioning from outbound marketing to the real-time marketing. So Anand, I will hand you the floor, and please take us through. Just a side note, I know I have to drop, unfortunately, just before the 2 o'clock hour, and Rick's going to be on just after that. So if you happen to finish and everybody is done, you guys have some discussion afterwards, and everybody's done and Rick hasn't returned yet, you're welcome to close down the call if you wish. But he should be back. So if he's back, then he'll take that role on. So
hey,
over to
Malcolm,
you.
Malcolm,
Oh, yeah.
sorry, Malcolm, just to jog in. So sorry, you were talking about Doug. So you're going to be there. Richard Dennis, myself, I'm going to be there. Rick McCutcheon is going to be there. Is anyone else on the call today going to be at Doug in Denver? And it looks like we just got a little bit of a blurb last night in regards to the 1,500 people that are going. It looks like the Power Platform is 50% of the focus. CE sessions are going to be about 30% of the focus. F&O another 30%. BC, I don't know how they got these specifics, but BC's got a major focus as well, so that's cool. But anyone else going? Okay, all right. Well, if you are, feel free to connect before or after or during, and we'll be more than happy to get together when we're down there. Sorry, Malcolm.
No,
Anand,
that's perfect. That was a great call out. So by all
Anand,
means.
over to you.
Okay, hope you can see my screen. It's been shared.
Looks great.
Yeah, perfect. So again, thank you everyone for joining this session. And yeah, for next an hour or so, I'll be talking about Dynamics 365 Customer Insights journey and the top 10 consideration for migrating from outbound marketing to real-time journey. And let me click on the next slide. Yeah, so about me, my name is Anand Kunwar Singh. I'm a senior consultant work at ThinkMax. I'm based in Toronto. I'm a MCT, Microsoft Certified Trainer since 2020, MCSA, Microsoft Certified Solution Architect, and also MCP, Microsoft Certified Professional. I'm proud to say that I have been certified in all the modules of CE, CRM application, all the latest and greatest certifications from Microsoft on this service line. I do have 12 plus years experience in implementing and managing CRM applications that includes SAP and Dynamics CE/CRM. So the first half, 6 years, was in SAP, and then later after 2018, I moved into Dynamics 365 CE. It was 2016 version that time, now online version. So I've worked on all the first party apps, that's D365 sales, customer service, field service, customer insights journey, which was marketing prior, and also on the data part, Dynamics Customer Insights data and Power Platform applications, Power BI, Power Apps, Automate, and PVA, which is now called as Copilot. Apart from aside my work, I am engaged in volunteering activities at a local community event. I lead the volunteering team, and that helps conducting charity events and also fundraising events and various food drives. And along with me, from ThinkMax, Richard is here and other colleagues are here. So if you have any questions when I'm presenting, please feel free to put in the chat. Yeah, team will help to answer. If not, I will answer at the end in the Q&A session. Regarding ThinkMax is a privately owned CRM, ERP, and digital e-com consulting firm. This is the company where I work for, and we have offices in Montreal, Toronto, Austin, and Moncton. 200 plus employees, founded in 2009. We are listed as an inner circle Microsoft business applications, and we are gold partner. Our service line is focused on CE, CRM, technology stack, finance and supply chain, and also commerce, which is e-com technology stack of Microsoft. Okay, so agenda for next an hour or so, it's outbound to real-time transition overview. So on that, I'll talk about the naming changes, what changes has been done, and then the second part will be top 10 considerations. So that will be, I'll discuss in a greater extent. And finally, we'll have a Q&A. And the link here I have presented down below that will point to the, let me click on the link. Okay, so yeah, this link will point to the article which I wrote earlier. It's on the ThinkMax page, and this is about what you need to know when you are migrating from outbound to real-time journey, right? So my talk is based on this article, plus I have added few more slides to clarify the points which I discussed in this article.
And Anand, I'll drop that link in the chat momentarily for everyone.
Sure, thank you. Okay, let's talk about the transition overview. So, so Microsoft has renamed its D365 Marketing and Customer Insights application back in 2023 September. Now these applications are called Customer Insights Journey and Customer Insights Data, respectively. So these two applications are now sold together. Previously, prior 2023 September, those were sold separately and provisioned separately. So in the left diagram, you can see the logo, the both application has a different logo, customer insights, and then marketing. Marketing has outbound marketing and real-time marketing. So one thing I would like to clarify here, real-time journey is not a new thing. It's been there in this application since 2021. Yeah, so it's been there since last 3 years. Just the name changes has been done, and a lot of heavy lifting has been done to move the outbound marketing features into real-time journeys, right? So at this April 2024, at this moment, I would say 90% of the outbound marketing features have been transitioned to real-time journeys. On the right side, you can see the name changes, which are in red, and of course the change in the logo, and detail about the transition is the link is here. So with the name change, of course, the application logo has changed, the name had changed, marketing becomes customer insight journey, and also there are some terminologies. Customer journey in outbound marketing is now called as journey. Marketing emails, it's just emails. Marketing forms are called as forms in real-time journey. Uh, Marketing pages does not exist in real-time journey. The reason being marketing forms has been enhanced to cater the requirements of the marketing pages. In other words, marketing forms can be hosted independently without pages, right? In outbound marketing, we had to create pages to host marketing forms. So that's not the case. So forms has been improved. It can work, independently without the need of the pages. Marketing contents are now called assets in real-time journey. Segments, no changes, but functionality has been changed, which I'll discuss in subsequent slides. Contacts, now contacts are kind of we can term in three different formats. Contacts can be a lead or can be a profile as well. profile in the sense customer profile that is coming from customer insights data application. And the consent was based on the contact on the outbound marketing. But in real-time marketing, it's based on the contact point. That means the consent can be based on the consent on the lead, consent on the contacts, or consent on the profile. So that's the new thing in the real-time journey. And yeah, one of the features, social posts feature, has been deprecated in real-time journey. And yeah, this will not be available in real-time journey. But if you are using social post feature in outbound marketing, there are some third-party tools that uh, that can help uh, to connect in a real-time journey. And we as a ThinkMax, we also support uh, implementing that third-party tools for you. So yeah, feel free to connect with us. Okay, so next session, I'll be talking about the transition consideration. So I would like to make you clear here, transition is different than migration, right? So migration is a step-by-step process. Once you click, once you follow the process, it can be done within 1 day, or 2 day, or something like that, right? Or within 1 hour. But transition, it happens over time. So you need to adopt the technology. You need to adopt uh, mm, different processes, right? So mm, what I'm trying to say here, uh, outbound to real-time migration, it happens over time. Once you start building your artifacts in a real-time journey, once you gain confidence, and then it will be complete. So it's kind of a, um, it takes, I'll come to that point, but it may takes weeks or month. So the number one question is, what are the added real-time journey features that were not part of outbound marketing? So uh, on the subsequent slides, I'll be talking 10 different points where it will be like question and answer format. Think of as a customer asking a question, okay, and as a consultant, as a marketer, I'll be answering a question with the screenshots, with the slides. Okay, to answer questions, on the segment side, there has been quite a lot improvements in the sense there are enhancement on audience targeting, right? So in outbound marketing, there was only option to target contact as an audience, but in real-time marketing, we can target lead or contact or profiles. The profile is missing here, profiles from customer insights data as a target audience. And consent was one contact level on outbound marketing, but in real-time marketing, it can be on the contact level, on the lead level, on the profile level. So for example, let's say you have 100 leads in the system. You want to send a promotional email to those leads. Outbound marketing is not sufficient to do that. You have to do with real-time marketing. Uh, There is a Copilot feature. Yeah, so we all know the Copilot is integrated in CE application, all D365 applications. So in real-time journey, you can find query assist feature under segments block. So what you do, you need to just type in plain English text. In this example, contacts from New York, and then system will automatically generates, okay, creates a segment. City equals to New York, and then boom, it will give, let's say, 1,000 customers, 1,000 leads, and then you can subsequently place in customer journey. So that's the new feature. Uh, Audience targeting and consent and query assist. These are the key 3 features which are available in segments. Uh, yeah, another, okay, I think it's a continuation of the segments. There were some limitations of number of segments we can create in outbound marketing, 1,000 live segments, right? But in real-time marketing, there is no limit. So you can create n number of segments. And integration with Dynamics 365 Customer Insights data uh, is very much native in real-time marketing. Yeah, of course, it was there before in outbound marketing, but we had to do with the authentication process and all, right? So this is the screenshot from the outbound marketing, and this one is from the customer insights data and the real-time integration. What I'm trying to depict here. So here is using the segmentation feature in customer insights, you can create segments of the customer which are from marketing applications. So this is how it is natively integrated with customer insights data. Okay. Perfect, fine. So let's talk about the journey. What are the changes on the customer journey? Real-time marketing supports segment-based journey as well as trigger-based journey. But in outbound marketing, it was just segment-based journey. So there was no provision to create trigger-based journey. So that is the main change. And when I say segment-based journey, one thing I would like to make clear here, uh, for the real-time journeys, you need to have segments. Those are created in real time using real-time segments feature. So for example, let's say I want to trigger an email to customers, to a segment of a customer, right? I need to have that segment created on a real time. I cannot point to outbound segment. Yeah, so that's one of the consideration if you are migrating from real-time journey to outbound marketing. uh, I think I did flipped from outbound marketing to real time. You need to create segment in real time and then customer journey in real time. You cannot use half of the feature from outbound and then half of the feature in real time. So everything has to be in real time. Uh, so continuation of the journey. So channel of communication in outbound was just email. So in real time, it's email, SMS, push notification, and custom channels. So custom channels can be, let's say, WhatsApp, right? So that's one example. We can create and we can trigger notifications to that channel. Outbound marketing only support 2 branches at a given step of a journey, true or false. But in real time, it can support more than 2 branches. And with that, I mean, it helps to achieve more personalized experience, right, for the customer based on their unique profile and behavioral signals. So that's the key benefit of having more than 2 branches.
Hey,
There
Anand,
was,
can I just? Hey,
yeah,
Anand. Just quick question for everyone listening. As Anand mentioned, we've got multiple channels that we can use now, including email, SMS, push notifications, etc. Is anyone using any channels outside of email? Is anyone using SMS or anything else? Love to hear your feedback and if anyone else is using any creative channels out there and your experience in using those channels. Gone. No, I guess not. Okay. Sorry, Anna, please. Oh, actually, Lucas was going to just so Lucas is no.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
so Lucas quit.
We're not using it with journeys with Microsoft, but in a previous CRM that we used, we did use it for kind of check-ins. So we were required by the government to support some of our clients in like daily check-ins, and so we were able to kind of use this to push a notification to their phone, and then they reply to check-in, and so that kind of took care of, instead of us calling them to check in with the clients, it kind of took care of that automation. So
Oh, that's cool, and that was with SMS. Okay, good
yeah,
example. Good example. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. And yeah, talking about versioning, there was no concept of versioning. So if you make changes to the customer journey, I mean, very little changes was allowed to make on the live customer journey. But in a real-time journey, it allows to make minor changes, yeah, of course, and also major changes. And those major changes will be captured as a version number 1, version number 2. So there's a concept called versioning in real-time journeys. Of course, with the help of Copilot, it allows to create journeys using Copilot Assistant. So what you do, you need to just type in, okay, send an email to customers from Toronto region, for example. So system will create a customer journey, automatically selects a segments as a Toronto, and then email. So that's a basic example, which we can leverage using Copilot. And the last one is another key feature which was not part of real time communication frequency. Now we can set up the frequency cap, right? So in this example, I can see maximum frequency for the email uh, is 3. That is the max frequency per contact point in default frequency cap. So we can have multiple frequency caps set up in the system, right? So for this customer journey, for the particular example, it was set default frequency, but we can have, let's say, frequency cap for my retail customer, my frequency cap for other customers, something like that. So continuation of the journey parts, you can see the designer screen here on the real-time marketing. Yeah, of course, uh, there are text messages, push notification, and other channels. Those were not part of uh, outbound. Channel optimization is also key. This is AI powered tool. Channel optimization can be used to determine by AI which channel is most likely to achieve the journey outcome. And this is useful to personalize the journey based on each customer's channel preferences. So this is all AI powered tools. And also, yeah, attribute branch, which I mentioned, like we can have more than 2 branches. This features available here within this box. Uh, and I think, yeah, activities were there in outbound, but in real time, activate a custom trigger, right? So that's another great feature. So we can create a Power Automate flow from a live customer journey, from a customer journey. So that means we can create another workflow from a customer journey. We can create an opportunity, we can create a lead from a customer journey or journey which was not part of outbound marketing. So that is the key differentiate. Yeah, so the channels I talked briefly. Email was a channel in outbound. Events, yeah, I mean, we can term events as one of the channel. I mean, attendees can log in to the portal. It was there, but events has improved feature, which I'll talk in event slide. Social post, yeah, that has been removed. Marketing forms and pages. So these were the channels in outbound marketing. In the real time, yeah, so of course, emails there, events there, enhanced marketing forms, personalized SMS. So now we can send personalized SMS. It's like a two-way text notification, like from marketing to the particular vendor, and from the vendor we will get uh, trigger information which is captured in marketing. So there are 5 different providers which support SMS integration, for example, Twilio, Telesign, Infobiv, Link Mobility, and Azure Communication Services. So those are the 5 native tools which can connect to SMS providers. But if we want to create with the custom channels, that's also possible. And in this example, I'm trying to show that this is an SMS journey. Targeting a business customer and send an SMS. And based on the SMS response, right? So for example, reply yes to know more, and the customer has replied yes. And there are 2 branches, yes, no. And we can have a branch called maybe, something like that, right? So if the customer has replied yes, and then he will be of this branch, and then dear first name, that's the personalized greetings, which we can maintain in SMS as well. Also we can maintain in personalized push notifications. So dear Alex, we have recently launched a new website for the business insurance. Please click link below to schedule a call, something like that. So this is what I'm trying to show you: two-way text messaging system to the service provider, and from service provider we'll get insights into the marketing application. Okay, so that's about the journey. Let's talk about the email feature. So uh, the email designer tool, it is enhanced, it is easy, and it's code-free personalization. So when I say code-free personalization, in outbound marketing, there were scenarios where we had to write code or script to achieve the requirement. For example, I can remember one of the requirement where we were asked to enable a custom font on the email template, which was not part of 10 fonts available natively on the marketing application. And then we ask a developer to write a code to make it available. But with the real time, there's a feature to add custom fonts as well within using the drag and drop designer tool experience. Uh, yeah, so add up to 5 additional recipient in the carbon copy CC field. This is another new feature which was not available on outbound marketing. Send now feature. So let's say there are two different advantages of this feature. Send now, for example, this email, okay, business appreciation event, thank you email. If you click send now, system does two things. One, it asks for the segment to send email, right? And second, it will create a customer journey behind the scene, and that customer journey is reusable. So that send now feature was not available in outbound, which is now part of the real-time journey. Conditional content. So again, it's a great tool, for example, based on the customer's demographic information, right? So uh, we can customize content based on their mm, information. Here, let's say there are two different images, right? So for VIP customer, I can assign image of this is the couch, image of the couch, and then for the default customer, the different image, something like that. So this feature is available in real-time marketing. Yeah, so you don't need to create two different emails to cater this requirement. You just create one email, assign different conditions for let's say high value customer or VIP customer, add this blog, add this text. So not only the emails, we can specify text, buttons, hyperlink, and other elements that's available on the email editor, right? So that's the powerful tool, I would say, the conditional content, and you don't need to create um, like duplicate emails to cater this. Uh, yeah, AI power content ideas, themes, and styles. So yeah, there were some AI features in outbound, but in real time, it's more powerful. One of the example I can tell you here. Let's say we need to send an email that has the same theme and styles as of our website, right? So what we can do, we can assign a web URL link. There's a place on the email designer, and then with the AI power, system will automatically select the theme and the font used on the website. So that's the cool feature you can leverage in real-time journeys. The final feature is BU, business unit, and brand profile. Yeah, of course, let's say uh, like larger companies, they have different BU and the brand profiles. We can select we can maintain brand profiles. For example, let's say Loblaws, right? So they have no frills, Fortinos, and different brands, right? So let's say the logo and uh, from address and to addresses are different, but the content, the text are there's no change on that, right? So we can specify brand profile on the system, and then automatically the system will pick, yeah, the content. Uh, so talking about forms uh, on the real-time journeys, forms are enhanced. So that allows hosting natively on the Power Pages or external web pages, right? So that's the powerful enhancement. But in Outbound, forms were hosted on using the using the marketing pages. Mhm. So marketing pages concept has gone. No need of marketing pages or pages in real-time journeys. Uh, but there is a consideration, I would say, if you are migrating from outbound form to real-time form, there may be scenario that you need to create two forms, which was one form in marketing or in outbound marketing. The reason is in outbound marketing forms, we can have scenario that, okay, update contacts and lead together from one form, right? But in real time, it's just contact or lead, right? So let's say the scenario, you are connecting with the contact us form, and through outbound, you might have seen contact and lead both were created in the system, right? To achieve that, you need to create two different forms. The reason being real-time forms supports contacts or leads at a time. So that's the consideration if you're migrating from outbound forms to real-time forms. Any question on this one?
I think, and the one of the things I would mention in regards to organizational branding, which is just the previous slide, Microsoft is investing a significant amount in expanding the organizational branding capabilities there. So what you see today is very basic and preliminary, but Microsoft is investing a lot more in this, so you can have the real-time journey platform within your organization and use multiple branding and themes within that. So just thought I'd drop that in there.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for your comment. Okay. So continuation of the form feature. So in outbound marketing, there was a feature, it's called marketing form fields, which are no longer required in real-time journey. Uh, external forms, let's say contact us form, which has first name, last name, email, and we want to map with our customer insight journey form, we can just map directly using the table columns. In this example, first name is mapped with first name of the contact. But in outbound marketing, we had to create an intermediate field. It's called marketing form field. And the first name is the marketing form field, and that maps with the first name of the contact. And maybe this first name is given name on the website. So that concept of additional what you call mapping has gone, so it's no longer required if you have maintained marketing form fields. So you have to be careful on when you're migrating your forms into real-time journeys. I think some of this scenario, if you have used checkboxes or radio button, uh, the mapping using the form fields is different, so you have to be careful that may need field creation on the contact or lead page in real-time journeys. But yeah, in gist, marketing form field feature is no longer valid in real-time journeys. So again, it's a continuation of the form feature, capture forms, which is live now. I think it's just live in this month. There are 4 high-level steps for the capture forms in both scenario, real time or outbound marketing. In outbound marketing, if you see here, majority of the tasks were performed in D365 marketing application, right? So the first task was create a capture form. Okay, capture form is created, and then second is generate a tracking script. That's done. And then insert the tracking script in external CMS. Let's say external CMS is WordPress, Optimizely, or ABC. So that's done. And then final is field mapping. Field mapping is done on the marketing. So these are the 4 high level steps. The same goes in the real time, but the line number 4, field mapping in real time journey, this will be done in external CMS. And this field mapping in both of the scenario, this task is around, I would say 70% of these 4 steps, right? So that's huge, and that's part of external CMS. So you need someone with the web administrator role to work on this mapping. And yeah, so uh, maybe a developer is required to make changes. So this is the screen number 3 and number 4, which are part of CMS. CMS is, by the way, content management system. So let's talk about the events. Real-time marketing uh, provides enhanced feature in the events. Yeah, of course. Event registration form can be self-hosted or embedded on the website. It can be hosted on the Power Page if required. But in outbound marketing, event registration forms, I mean, it require Power Pages to host the event, right? So on the left example, this is what we used to have in outbound marketing. So mm, I mean, there is a actually predefined template, pre-built template, which we can use. And in real-time marketing, as of 2024 April, there is no pre-built template. So we need to design ourselves. And the good thing is we can host the forms um, externally on our website or third-party applications as well. That's the cool feature. And if you ask me whether the migration of outbound marketing events is possible or not, at this moment, no. Migration of current outbound events to real time is not possible, is not supported. But there are a few things on the roadmap. Uh, Power Pages with Design Studio instead of portal website customization with Angular development. These things are coming on events management in real time. So there are great things coming on the events management part. But as of now, these tab, website and forms, has only been changed. Okay, so I think this is my final slide of consideration number 1. Uh, the settings area of outbound marketing and real-time marketing. So a lot of enhancement on the settings. So I would say it's unified in real time. It's simple to navigate. A lot of things has been moved into respective areas. For example, events management you don't find in the settings, right? So this has been moved within the event area, or maybe as a feature switch, right? So that's what you don't see. Event management here, lead management. Yeah. So this has been moved to the lead scoring models area and also on the feature switches. So a lot of improvements, no confusion, I would say. So I think it's easier to navigate in real-time journeys. And yeah, feature switches, there are a lot of enhancement on these section features. For example, in outbound marketing, if I need to find out how can I enable email deduplication, I had to go to email marketing and then default setting and email deduplication and then toggle on or off. So in real-time marketing, just you need to go to the feature switches and then they will find email deduplication. So a lot many improvements has been done in the settings area as well. Okay, so the number 2 question is what changes will occur to my Dynamics 365 marketing outbound assets? So this is a common question from the customer if they're having outbound marketing assets. Uh, so no need to worry if you have provisioned the application prior 2023, you will still have outbound assets as well as real-time marketing assets available there. So Microsoft has not uh, uh, what you call make a deadline to do the migration, so it's still available for existing customer. Right, so for existing customer, if you log into the application, you can see outbound marketing, real-time marketing. But for the new customer who has provisioned after 2023 uh, September, they will only see real-time journeys. But let's say existing customer with outbound and they provisioned new application, they still have option to add outbound what you call area using self-serve UX, which is nothing but the site map customization, right? So there's an option. Shall I continue working on Dynamics 365 marketing outbound? So advice from Microsoft is no. You should not consider using you should consider using real-time features for your new marketing assets. So as I mentioned on my first few slides, so adoption, it takes over time. It may go from 2 weeks to 6 weeks, something like that. So if you are using outbound marketing right now, you should start new journeys in real time, new segments in real time, right? So that's how adoption will happen, and then eventually you will gain confidence, and then uh, after some time all the assets will be transitioned to the real-time journeys, right? So here is a link. It talks about transition playbook and the best practices from Microsoft. What are the consideration, right? So how can you plan accordingly? So here's a link. I'll share in the chat later, but yeah. Microsoft has already announced its transition plan to real-time journeys, and most of its investment is going to real-time journey. So that's another key factor. There will not be any enhancement for the enhancement in outbound marketing. If you have some issues, maybe it will be difficult to get support on those issues, right? So I would highly encourage uh, new journeys, new segments, new artifacts. Please try to get into real time. Do I need to recreate all my outbound assets into real-time journeys? Yeah, we often get this question from our customer. As of April 2024, the import option is limited to emails, templates, and content blocks. So if you have, let's say, hundreds of outbound emails, yes, there is an option to import into real time, right? Templates and content block that also you can import. But uh, as of April 2024, uh, segments, customer journey, marketing forms must be recreated manually in real-time journeys. So there is no option to import from outbound to real-time. And the import process is easy. There's an option called import email. If you're importing email, and then yeah, you have to select which emails you want to import. Yeah, that's all. What is the deadline for completely migrating from outbound to real-time marketing? How long should the migration take? Great question, actually. Microsoft has not announced such cutoff date deadline, and again follow the incremental import slash recreation approach for the transition of outbound assets into real-time marketing. And depending upon the marketing assets in question, the complete migration may take from 2 weeks to 6 weeks time frame. What will happen to my real-time marketing assets built prior 2023? Will those be included in real time? So to answer question, uh, yeah, as I mentioned before during my starting slide, the real-time marketing modules has been available in D365 marketing application since 2021, right? And Microsoft has done huge investment in this product and is still doing that. So with the latest announcement, all the existing assets built earlier using real-time marketing, such as real-time segments, forms, email, are now part of real-time journey. So they just the name change happened. Real-time marketing is now called real-time journey. So yes, answer of this question is all the assets which were built using real-time marketing will be part of real-time journey. Uh, what outbound capabilities are not available in real-time journeys? So we briefly talked about the social channel, social post feature, which are not supported in real-time journeys. And um, as per Microsoft documentation, it states that there is no plan to incorporate this in future. So uh, the social post feature will not be available in customer insights real-time journey. However, if you are using the customer insights data, there is a feature to connect with the social channels. So maybe Microsoft is planning to integrate the whole customer insights platform together. And if someone is interested to leverage the social channels, they can use the customer insights data and then social platforms there. However, like let's say if you're still interested in customer insights journey enabled social post, then there are third-party tools. We from ThinkMax, we can offer alternative solutions to bridge that functional gaps. So the next question is, has the lead scoring model been impacted by recent changes? Yes, so there are a lot of enhancement on the lead scoring model, and uh, this enhancement kind of is in line with, well, previously the lead scoring model, which was built on the outbound, was not that much in line with the sales application, but it's now in line with the sales application. Ability to score leads without apparent contacts, that's the another key enhancement. Uh, we can score leads. We don't need to create a parent contact. What else? Yeah, simpler and intuitive design, canvas experience, lead scoring models are available in real time with improvements, yeah, which I mentioned before. Yeah, and new set of insights such as lead score distribution, lead grades over time. So you can get insights like how the lead is trending over time and the score distribution pattern. So that not available in prior version or in outbound marketing. Do real-time journey generated emails comply with Google and Yahoo's one-click unsubscribe policy? Yeah, so Google and Yahoo recently announced that in February 2024 that all the uh, commercial emails should have unsubscribe button, right? So here you can see unsubscribe option. This is mandatory on all the emails. And yes, real-time journeys generated email comply with the one-click unsubscribe policy, and that's a switch. That's a feature switch. I mean feature like one click on subscribe, you can turn on, and then yeah, all the emails are complied with the Google and Yahoo's policy. And if let's say we are using this real-time journey already, no need to worry about this feature. I mean, uh, starting February 2024, Google and Yahoo have mentioned that, okay, uh, now you should have this one, but they have given timeline to implement this by June. So by June 1st, we need to make sure that all the emails going from this platform, real-time journey, should have one click unsubscribe turned on. And the last consideration, what are the implications of the transition from outbound to real-time journeys on D365 customer insights pricing model? Uh, so Dynamics 365 Insights is licensed per tenant that includes both customer insights data and journey applications. So as per the new uh, SKU model, it's licensed like as a single product, Dynamics 365 Customer Insights, right? And then when you provision this application, you will get 4 environments, 2 sandboxes and 2 production environment of each application. And the pricing of D365 Customer Insights starts from 1700 USD. It's based on the tenant. That is equivalent to 2300 CAD per tenant per month and includes 100,000 unified profile and 10,000 interacted profiles. Yeah, and that's the base package 1700 USD. There will be additional, like if changes on the, let's say, if you want to increase 10,000 to 30,000, there will be increment on the price as well. But this is the base package. And one thing I would like to highlight here, the available and transition feature, which I discussed, this is as of April 2024. This may have been updated after the webinar. So yeah, that's the statement I would like to provide to all. That's all. Any questions, comments?
I think I'll just get the ball rolling, Anand, and it's not necessarily directly related to the upgrade, but it's around Subscription Center. If you are implementing Dynamics 365 Customer Insights Real-Time Journeys, please do go and invest some time and set up your Subscription Center properly, because if I had $1 for every time we've seen a customer self-implement it and not set that up and have the default Microsoft information there, we'd all be retired. So it's something that is often neglected. Please set that up. And if you have any challenges, reach out to your partner or us, and we would be happy to help you make sure that is set up correctly. I see Rick's just appeared on screen. Hey, Rick, questions?
Hello, Richard. Hello, Anand. No, I'm just here to close the meeting off when we're finished. Good presentation on a product that has a lot of questions. So any more questions, just raise your hand or come off mute. There's not too many of us here today.
I have a question about the insights.
Okay, Mackin?
Has there been an insight made like the outbounds for real time?
Yeah. So first of all, yeah, you will get all the insights what you had in outbound plus delta, I would say. Yeah. So the insights, there is a separate what I call area called insights, and you can get the Power BI generated insights. Let me see if I can share the insights page. So if I see this screen here, I'm into customer insights journey and real-time journeys. Yeah, all bunch of insights available in individual areas, in journeys, emails, segments. Apart from that, you will get insights in unified place. It's called Journey Analytics, Channel Analytics, and Marketing Effectiveness Analytics. Yeah.
Thank you.
Who knew it was going to turn into a real-time demo? There we go. Awesome. Lucas has it.
I've got a question. Are we, or sorry, Lucas, you've got a question? Go ahead.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, wonderful presentation, and it was really bang on with what I wanted to be involved with today. Thank you. I just had a question about forms. Yeah, I started to dabble with the real-time forms, and definitely much easier to kind of set up the fields without the mapping. It's wonderful. I don't know, like I'm quite new to forms. Do you know if is there the ability in real-time forms to kind of set conditional visibility of fields? So dependent on the choice of another field within the form, like you can hide or show a field, like a subsequent field, depending on what the user had chosen before.
Okay.
Or if anybody's heard if that's on the roadmap, if it's not available now.
Need to check that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe so. Like dependent pick lists and dependent lists, etc., that feed from each other. I don't necessarily think that's on the immediate radar.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to talk about forms for a second. I had a meeting with MS CRM add-ons yesterday, and their forms tool is now compliant with this product. So they're going to do a demo for me next week. And it's supposed to bring in a whole lot more functionality. So ask me again next meeting or send me a note, because I'm going to have a look at it. And I'm pretty excited because they've got a couple of case studies on it already.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the conditional, what do you call, it's available in emails, which I showed earlier, right? Based on the condition of demographic based on, right? So you can have dynamic content on the email, but not share about the form. Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a hard time moving away from WordPress Gravity Forms just because of that specific thing, and I want to get away. I want to start using forms a lot more in journeys. So, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
I can tell everybody that our next meeting is going to be on May the 9th. And I'm just seeing if Diane's put in the subject yet. Sales Insights feature overview with Kevin Holland. So the details are up in our Meetup group, and I'll send this invite to everybody on the email list. If you're not on our email list, just ping me on LinkedIn, Rick McCutcheon, and I'll add you to our list. I've got a list of most of the people that are regulars on this call, so they get an actual Outlook meeting invite for it every time we do it.
Awesome.
And again, there's a lot happening with this product, so I'm sure we're going to have a lot more interesting meetings coming up. But if there's no other questions for Richard or Anand, thanks a lot for coming forward and presenting. And if anybody else out there wants to present for our user community, I'm looking forward to it. Or reach out to Diane or Malcolm, and let us know, and we will queue you up for a meeting. In fact, this was an extra meeting because we already had our April meeting, but we were getting too many requests, so we slid another one in.
Awesome.
Is who on the call is going to DynamicsCon in the next couple of weeks?
We had that quick question earlier. It was myself, you, Malcolm, but I don't believe anyone else on the call was unfortunately going.
So we'll try to get all the Canadians together in the bar at some point, and we'll have our strategy session for our roadmap. But please, if you are planning on going to DynamicsCon, please reach out to me. I've got some passes for some other events that are happening around that. And Tuesday night there's a fundraiser at Microsoft in Denver. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to put a post up on my LinkedIn. Actually, just let me grab something here.
Is that the Tech Fluent Gala?
Yeah, that's the Tech Fluent Gala. And Tech Fluent is a not-for-profit arm of DynamicsCon. And what they do are, underemployed people, they'll supply them with a computer, and they've got a bunch of, quite a few MVPs now and other trainers helping these people learn. And they're finding a lot of jobs in Dynamics. So they're having a fundraiser on the Tuesday night at DynamicsCon. Should be a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Okay, I'll let everybody go back to their daily habits and get out of our meeting. And if anybody wants to organize a golf day for this group, please reach out to Richard. He's great at organizing golf outings, or myself, and we'll meet you on the tee at some point this year. All right, everybody, thanks for your time, and we will see you all in May.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Everyone.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You.